Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, we will be looking into JavaScript value and reference type and how these both are different, and we'll see with some examples to make sure that you are understanding the bit complicated problems of value and reference. So if you have studied C programming in your college days or in your school days probably, I think there is a concept called as pass by value and pass by reference, right? So most of the people get confused there how to pass the value by reference and what is pass by value. Okay, so in JavaScript there are two ways where you can pass a value, or two ways in which you can declare a value and take the type of it. So the first way is by using the value types, and the second way is by using reference type. So when it comes to the value types, it is already, or primitive types, it is directly pointing towards the value and not the memory location. Okay. So we'll see with an example, then it will be really clear for you to understand. And here every value is independent of each other, right? They are not dependent on the other value. Wherein the reference type, it is directly dependent on a memory location. If one X is pointing to a memory location, and if Y is also pointing to the same memory location, that means X and Y are dependent on that particular memory location. But that's not the case in value types. So in value types, that will be like, it is all independent, where X is pointing to a value and Y is also pointing to a different value. That means X and Y are completely different. Okay. So some of the value types are string, number, boolean, undefined, and null. And some of the reference types are object, functions, and arrays. So we'll see with some of the examples. Okay. So initially, let a variable a be equal to 10, right? So a is equal to 10. That means in the memory, the value of 10 is stored inside a. And then what we'll do is let b, right? Let b is equal to a. Okay, we are declaring b is equal to a. And then what am I doing is I'm setting the a value to 20 now. Okay, I'm setting the a value to 20. And if I do a console.log, right? If I do a console.log of a, what will you expect? A value is equal to 10. Then I'm storing the b is equal to a. Then I'm changing the value of a is equal to 20. The console.log of a will be absolutely 20, right? You're getting a value of 20. Now, what if I change the particular value of a to b now? Now we'll see what will b print. Okay. So if I save here and if I go back, I'll be only getting 10. Why? Because a is pointing to a memory location, a is pointing to a value of 10, b is also pointing to a value of 10, but when a is equal to 20, I'm not changing the value of b, I'm only changing the value of a. Okay, so the value of b is not dependent on a, and it is not pointing to a single memory location. Okay, got the difference? So a is equal to 10, the value is stored inside, value of 10 is stored inside a, and then b is also 10, because b is also pointing to 10 now. I am only changing the value of a and not b. That means these two values are not dependent on each other, they are independently occupied, right? So let me make a small difference here and make it as an object and see how it works through a reference type. So if I do an object called as value, right? So now it's an object, a is an object, sorry, a is an object. Then I'm storing the value of b is equal to a, right? And then I am again redeclaring a variable, right? Okay, let it be. We'll see what will happen now. So we'll take this off, right? And we'll do a dot value, and we'll change the value. A dot value is equal to probably 15. Okay. So a is declared with an object value of 10, b is equal to a. Then I change the value, to 15, and then I'm console.logging a dot value. So the value should be 15 by now, because it was 10. Then I changed. let us do b dot value. Okay, b dot value, I can do b dot value because I have assigned b is equal to a. So what should be the answer? 10 or 15? It should be 15. Okay, so in the initial example it was only 10, but now it is 15. Why? Because we are referencing to a address. So how this works means, a value of 10 will not be stored in a, the address of this particular object will be stored in a, and I'm pointing b not to this particular value but the address of that particular value. So now b and a are pointing to a single address. Okay, that means if I change the value of a, that means automatically it will change the value of b, or whatever value I'm assigning to a will be also assigned to a value of b. Clear? So this is how object type works when it compared to value types. Okay, the reference type works because it is referencing to a same memory location, but whereas the value types will be pointing to a different memory location, different values, because they are independent to each other. So now let us take one more example through a function, or else I'll just take it off. I hope guys this is helpful for you, right? So I'm taking one more example of a function. I'll just say increment or something, and then I will pass a value of number. Okay, and then I'll do number plus plus. Okay, I'll assign a variable here called as number is equal to 15. Okay, and then what will I do is I'll call that particular increment function and I'll pass this particular number as the value. Okay, I'll pass that number as a value. If I pass this number as a value, and if I do console.log of number, what will get? Of course, you'll get 15, right? 15 or 16, because we are passing this number 15 here, then number should increment. That means we should get 16, right? So let us check, but it will not. We'll get only 15. Why? Because this value we have taken here, fine. We are passing this particular value, but at the same time, this number is inside this function block, so it will not increment. So this particular number will only point to a certain value where it has been declared. So it will be 15 and not it won't be 16. Okay, so getting this difference, guys. So let number is equal to 15. You are writing a function, you are incrementing a function, but you are passing this particular value, you're passing this particular value as a declared value, as a number. So this particular value will hold that number, but this local scope will not have any kind of access to it. So it will take it as 15 and it will throw it as 15. Okay, so now let us come make this as a particular object. All right, value 15. So number dot value I have to increment. Now if it is an object, now if I see, if I pass the value, I'll get the value as 16. Now I'm getting the value as 16. Why? Because you are pointing to the same memory location. Even the function is an object, and that is pointing to the same memory location where this value is declared. Okay, so this is how primitive types and reference type works, or value types and reference type works in JavaScript. I hope this video was helpful for you to understand the core concepts, because this is very important if you are doing any kind of a project. This looks very important. So thank you so much, guys. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you really like this video, please share, like, and subscribe. Until the next video, thank you so much and stay safe. Bye bye.